Anyway, so the latest news in my life is the lights in my driveway, right? They're like, when I go out to my garage, I like them lit up because, those coyotes is a fucking mountain lion. I mean, they fucking live close by, right? Whatever. I don't even know if there's mountain lions. I have no fucking idea. If they're in the fucking hills, there's deer. If there's a deer, there's a bear. It's just, or a fucking, something's eating that thing. What does it do? What is the purpose of a fucking deer? The purpose of a deer is to feed a mountain lion or a bear. So if you see one of those fucking things, that's why if I see a bunch of mice and shit like that, I know there's snakes around. You know what I mean? Those are like sliders for fucking reptiles. So if you see those things around, I immediately like, this fucking snake's here. I got to get out of here. Everybody focuses on the mouse, and they think that's the worst of your problems. It's not the mouse. The mouse sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. They're fucking fast as shit, though. I've had a few mice in my fucking house in the day, and like, not only are they fast, they're fucking quiet as shit. Those little fucking feet make no noise, and they haul ass. And anyway, it's not the mouse. It's what the fuck eats that thing. So if you have a mouse in your house, eventually you're going to have a fucking snake. So you have to catch that little cunt. Or who's kidding who? You have to hire somebody. Now there's a fucking recession-proof fucking job. Right? Rodent in pest control. I don't care what the fucking economy is. People are not living with mice. They're not living with bugs. They're not living with that shit. I don't give a fuck if they have to skip, if they don't have to eat for a fucking week. They will prioritize getting somebody over there to spray carcinogens into the air in their house, knowing that you're bigger than the fucking mouse, and the mouse is going to die, and you eventually will too, but not for a long fucking time, and you will live a mouse-free existence. While those chemicals slowly do their magic, do their job, which is to kill. Literally. They spray shit, I swear to God. They spray shit in your fucking house that is probably banned by NATO. You can't drop it on a city, but you can drop it in your own house. To take out some fucking goddamn rodents. Anyway, so the latest thing. So I like having the lights, the driveway, you know what I mean? I want to see what's going to kill me. I just don't want to sense that there's something there. It's my big fear of the ocean. It's not that there's sharks. It's that I can't see them. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean? It's not that it's Anyway. So I'm getting the guy to fix these fucking lights. Because I tried to do it and failed miserably. And the lights are just the cheapest, shittiest fucking. I don't know who the fuck redid this house 20 years ago, but this was a flip, is what I finally fucking realized. And anyways, the guy tells me, he goes into my wall and he goes, yeah, I undid the light bulb and I took it out and light was still shining through the hole. And I was like, what's going on here? Why am I seeing light? And he said, do you realize this wall is not really a wall? Like, there's no cinder blocks in here. This is like plywood. It's like a hollow wall that they put plaster over. And I swear to God, if I ever meet the fucking guy, like, he's going to give a shit. If I ever meet the guy who flipped this fucking house, I don't know who it was, but in my fantasy, I meet him and I tell him what a soulless, heartless, cheap fuck he is. And it actually registers in my fantasy and he actually feels bad, which in reality, I know would never happen. He wouldn't give a fuck. He would actually get enjoyment, probably. I'm assuming it's a he, because I'm progressive and I believe women, and women don't lie. And when they flip a house, they actually put concrete cinder blocks in the walls because they are higher beings than us, okay? And when they shit on our beds, know that you as a man made them do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just a guy who thought he purchased a house that was built properly, and he found out that it's actually fucking made out of Legos. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it has nothing to do with the refs, and it just has to do with the fact that, you know, I'm putting lights in a wall so I can see coyotes and fucking mountain lions that if they had half a fucking brain would realize they could just sort of just push down my wall anyway if they wanted to, if they really wanted to. They could fucking organize. You know what I mean? Get a little bit of fucking respect in their goddamn lives. Anyway, speaking of social media, I was watching this fucking clip of this gorilla that fucking, it met a gopher or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. And I don't mean a gopher like on a construction job. Some guy fucking dragging the goddamn roof shingles up to the fucking carpenters up top. God knows I did that goddamn job. I mean like an actual gopher. A real one. So the gorilla meets the thing, right? And he was super like gentle with it. It was like, you know, / also kind of like apprehensive, like, is this thing going to bite me? And then all of these assholes were talking about, you know, these animal lovers, you know, who think like sharks have feelings. Have you seen those videos where somebody takes a fish hook out of a fucking shark's mouth and then they make these videos of the shark swimming up to him and being like, hey man, I remember you. I fucking remember you. Thanks for taking that that fucking fish hook out of my goddamn shark mouth. And like everybody's just like, see, these sharks have feelings. And I'm just thinking like, well, okay. But is that a real friend? You know what I mean? It's like if you didn't do that for him, that shark would try and fucking eat you. So like that's the kind of person a shark is. It's like if you don't help me out through a hardship in my life, I will bite your leg off when you're in the ocean. Yeah, I don't think I need something like that in my life. But I don't get mad at sharks. I respect them, okay? And I respect their territory. And I really, in my heart of hearts, truly believe we have no fucking business being in the ocean other than frolicking along the fucking coasts. But we shouldn't be dumping our shit out there. We should be living with it and coming up with a solution for it. And, you know, if you're a scuba diver, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. Like, leave them alone. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm just fucking terrified of the ocean.